This is WEAR, Channel 3 News at 10 in high definition.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. Since 2010, the number of uninsured Americans has dropped by 45%, but many of those Americans still can't afford their health care deductibles and their out-of-pocket costs.
Now, there's just 2 days left to sign up for health insurance under the Affordable Care Act through the healthcare marketplace. Deadline is Sunday. David Gonzalez joining us live in the studio with more on why it's important to meet that deadline. David?
Bob, you could be penalized for not having insurance. Some are applying for insurance while they file their taxes, but others are finding the cost of a fine is more affordable than the cost of insurance. Business is picking up for this year's tax season at LibertyTax Insurance and Pace. Holly Bryant says since the Affordable Care Act went into law, their jobs consist of more than just doing taxes.
The insurance is very intertwined with your taxes now. It makes things a little more difficult, more things for us to learn to make sure we are up to date with everything that people need.
Bryant says they're seeing less uninsured people come in, but they make sure to inform those who are not about the consequences associated with not having coverage.
Some just refuse to be part of this. I think it's because they have to. They don't like that idea of it, but once they start paying the penalty, they kind of change their mind.
This year, that's a $325 penalty for anyone making up to $18,000 a year, or 2% of a person's income if they make more. Next year, it will climb to almost $700, or 2.5% of their income. Full-time students like Jennifer Full Rodriguez tried to sign up for insurance through healthcare.gov, but got denied because she didn't make enough money.
I make under $10,000 a year, so for someone like me, I could really use something like that.
She can't afford the plans being offered. She just wants to be taken care of in case of an emergency.
If there was something wrong with me, I couldn't really go in and get checked out, which says a lot for a lot of other people, too.
She still plans to file her taxes this year. Luckily, she qualified for an exemption that will waive the penalty for not having insurance.
So to hear that you have to make a minimum of $11,000 a year to even be considered to have these health benefits is very shocking to me.
But Bryant says there's affordable plans available. She encourages people to reach out.
If nothing else, just talk to someone and see what's out there to be offered to you. You might be surprised at it, and you might, help you out quite a bit because it could be a lot cheaper than that penalty.
Once again, the deadline is this Sunday. After that, you will have to wait until next year. Or you could have a life-changing event that will take place, like getting married or having a baby, to qualify for that exemption. Live in the studio, David Gonzalez, Channel 3 News.